All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Like I said before, content's gonna be slow rolling in just because, I'm saving up for parts, saving up for just different things. And, I'm just like trying to budget what I'm slowly buying, surely. Like right now behind you guys is a new thing for the vehicle. I didn't really need this, but it's just better than what I had before. Let me get a flashlight. You guys go back a couple of videos. We bought seats to replace the stock leather seats that were fucking torn apart. And we replaced them with these old Corbo GTs. Still good seats, but it's just like, as you can see, it's starting to rip a bit and all that stuff, and like the metal showing right here. And I have wood underneath it, so it holds up the cushion just because there's no center support for the seat. And I was getting tired of it, so I was like, fuck it, if I find a better seat. Before I bought this seat that I just bought now, a deal came up. It was like two like used seats for like 75 bucks, and I almost told the guy for this seat that I bought now that I can't buy it just because I found a better deal. But I said, fuck it, might as well spend a little bit more money for this. And the seat's right here. You got Sparko Evo 2s. I said he had it only for like 6 months, so there's not a lot of use on it. It's legit. Still has the light's dead. Yeah, light's dead. Still has the sticker for it, so it's what do you call that?
Authentic?
Well, authentic sticker, but then the regulation.
Yeah, FIA certified.
Yeah, FIA certified. So, it's legit, and we're gonna put it in. I don't have sliders for this thing. Well, really made for this thing. It came with BRZ slider, so we're gonna see if we can make this work. Just because I have the S14 mount, that's just I don't have the sliders, so we're just gonna try to make this work. But obviously you're gonna unbolt the seats, and yeah. All right, guys, so seats out. I need a vacuum. Fucking filthy. But what I've been working on for the past hour and a half is trying to get the sliders to go onto the 240 mount. The front, pretty simple. One of the bolts actually line up, and then I had to do a flat stock extension, just like I did with the Corbo over there. But now I'm making the two for the rear, but I'm trying to find trying to find nuts and bolts just so it connects. And then obviously we're not gonna tighten it yet, so we're just gonna keep it loose, put it in the car just to test it, see where the seating position is, see if we gotta adjust anything, and then tighten it, obviously, and then go from there. And then this is gonna be like the first half of the video, just because I know y'all don't want to see installing a seat just by itself. So I'll continue to Sunday when I'm getting something else for the car. So yeah, so just gonna focus on this right now. I'll get back to you guys when I find the bolts. All right, update after everyone calmed the fuck down. Rears were made, extended, as you see. This is probably fine, just because, I'm not fucking doing anything fucking crazy with this car. Just a little bit of street hooning, maybe some track time. You never know. But right now it's raining, of course. You guys know my situation all the time. Whenever I'm trying to do something, it always fucking rains. So you gotta wait out the rain a little bit. It's like pouring too. So just gotta wait. All right, guys, so seats in. I didn't record any of that just because, one, it's been raining on and off, and it's been a pain in the ass to get it in, but it's fully bolted, not going anywhere. It literally took forever. The bolt over here on the training tunnel took forever to get on, but everything's in. A little wiggly just because of the extensions, but she's in. So we'd rather go take a drive and get some pizza, I guess. I don't know. All right, guys, so it's the next day. I said I was gonna pick this video back up Sunday, but it's the next day, so obviously, you know, I'm doing something. So as you can see, my head is like not even like a couple millimeters away from the rooftop. So yeah, that's a problem. Marcus did warn me that if I put the sliders in with the bracket to mount the seat, it will sit higher than the Corbos, and you know, obviously he was right. And I just wanted to see if I can, you know, make it fit, suck it up, blah blah blah. I have the pad out, and right now this is like, with the pad in, my head is like literally like basically touching the ceiling, but with the pad out, I have a couple millimeters. But I'm gonna go to the shop right now, and I'm gonna redo the whole bracket thing, whatnot, and I'll show you what I have in mind. But you know, overall the seat is super comfortable. You know, I don't have to do too much adjustments. I just got to move the seat over, just because it's literally hitting the door right there and smushing it. But a fix for the door card is that I could get the Street Faction door cards, and you know, that can, you know, totally fix that up. Or I could do what I'm doing today, move it over and sit lower. So you know, well, I probably will fix this problem, but we'll see. I do want to get the Street Faction door cards. They just look better, and it's just like, people want a lot of money just for OEM door cards, which is absurd for me. But then again, these cars are getting older, and not a lot of clean ones are still around, so I get it too. Another thing is that I looked up the shifter boot bezel, whatever, just to cover this up. Basically $150, brand new, and yeah, it's a lot. I might as well just suck it up with that gaping space there. So yeah, but right now I'm just letting the car warm up, about to head to the shop, and I'll pick it up when I have the seat out, and I'll tell you guys what I'm doing. All right guys, so what I was talking about is that I want to take these brackets out. Now, since the seat is side mounted, take these brackets off and then drill holes into this, and then mount them like that, making another solid mount seat. But I would actually be lower, and I can adjust the height on like a tilt, all that stuff, just because I can flip these big ones to the rear and the small ones to the front. So it really all depends, but you know, I'm just gonna play around with it, see what I can do, and then I'll update you guys, because I can set you guys up over there, but it's just, you know, yeah. All right, so I figured it out. What I have to do is I have to use these extensions that I use on the rails again, so the bracket will sit perfect in the middle and not too far off, because if I line one of these holes up like to this rear one back here, it's going to be, the seat's going to be a little bit to the left, hitting the door still, so I have to use the extension bracket to sit it like straight in the middle, and then it will line up with these holes down here. I could just cough up 150 bucks and get, you know, legit seat bracket for this type of seat for the 240. But you know, that 150 can be used for something else. You know, I could use it towards, you know, saving up for better wheels, saving up for the kit that I want, saving up for an LSD that I want, or just, you know, just saving up for something else. So that's why I like to be budget, and I like to use what I can, because like this rail system was free, and so, you know, and if it's giving me these, I'm perfectly fine with me. All right guys, so seat's in now. Just hard mounted to the bracket that I had before with the Corbos, but let me get in it for you guys. A lot more comfortable now. My bun is still pretty close, but my head is like decent. But it's, I don't know. It's a lot more comfortable now. I don't feel as high up, but you know, I'm still pretty high. I'm just a tall person, 6'2", about 300 plus pounds. You know, what are you gonna do? It's a bucket seat, and I'm not gonna adjust it. I just got to do some things first, you know. Guys, so I'm now home. Seat's fully installed. Feels good. I don't feel super high anymore, but it's still like close. I feel like if I take out the cushion, it'd probably be a lot more space, but Then again, I don't plan on taking it to the track, so helmet clearance probably won't be a problem. But it does not hit the door anymore, so I moved it over to the right a decent amount, and I know it's super comfortable. You know, my first legit real seat, so I know I'm super happy. I got an amazing deal out of it, and you guys can look it up. You know how much that one of those Sparko Evo 2s US is, and if you knew how much I paid for it, you'd be happy with it too. But I think that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Put it down in the comments what you guys want to see next. Tomorrow I'm gonna go pick up something else for the 240, but first I gotta do a full paint correction on my buddy's car, and but obviously I'll be recording, so I'll see you guys in the next one.